What's up, y'all? Um, a lot of people, bro, to be honest with you, aren't gonna beat the program, and they're not gonna like make it. A lot of people are not gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is not gonna do. A lot of people are just not gonna beat the program. You know, they're gonna go back to religion. They're gonna go back to what feels good, and they're gonna go back to that drug. They're just not gonna fight it. A lot of people just don't have the fight in them anymore. They have given up on themselves. They're not gonna beat the program. It's over for humanity. A lot of people have, especially to have taken that poison and injection. A lot of people just been lying, man, this whole time. They all took it. Every last one of them. They're all full of crap. You know what I'm saying? They're all giving up. And if you're a person that's moving up, changing your mindset, having an elevated mindset, you're naturally going against this dumb dogma matrix. You know what I'm saying? And all these things to take you off course. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not going to beat the program. And doing that is really just shedding layers of this programming, the ego. A lot of people are just not going to do it. They're not built for it, and they don't want it bad enough because they just not going to do it. You know, a lot of people are just not going to beat the program, man. They will never do it. You know, this path is like a lonely type of path, and it may feel like there's nobody else with you, and it's okay. It's fine. You may meet some one day, but just stay on, man. It's all right. A lot of people just not gonna build it. You're at a fine place in life. Don't do all this stuff just for you to turn back, and for you not able to recover, and for it to tenfold. A lot of people just not. It just can't. Now it's kind of a little harder now because the distractions and the food and all this stuff. It's just junk. You notice how everything don't even taste right. It's more modified and plastic. And if you notice, the rice is like more cheap. Like that's just what it is, man. A lot of people just don't have the fight in them. It's really just internal. Life is really just a mental game. It's just fighting and being pursuing persistence, and perseverance. Like that's just what it is. A lot of people don't have it in them. They didn't want it to, so they're just done. If you around people, 90% of them are not doing anything productive. They're not. My bad, bro, guys. It's been coughing lately for whatever reason. But a lot of people are just not gonna fight with them, bro. I literally just fasted 2 days ago, bro. Went 2 days without eating. Name one person that that could go 1 day without eating. An hour without looking at a snack and wanting to eat it. None. A lot of people don't have the fight in them anymore. They're gone. I'm not saying that I'm better. I took steps to this. I trained myself for this mentally to prepare. Yes, I didn't feel the best all the time, but I did it because it became a habit. A lot of people are just not going to do it. They don't want it. A lot of people have given up and succumbed to this matrix, especially religion. They submit to authority. They want to follow somebody instead of themselves. Of course, still follow the law and don't break it as long as it's not harming somebody, but I'm talking about mentally for themselves, their salvation. I'm not talking about salvation about their salvation. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible literally says, ye are gods. Follow the God within themselves. But people don't trust themselves. They're not going to do that. Because it'll make you have some level of craziness, which is okay. And that's fine. You don't always got to look perfect to everybody, and that's what it is. And people are just not going to do it. You would talk to certain people, and they'll act like they're a certain way or whatever. They're cool, and they deep like you. And then turn around, they trying to convince you to go back to religion. And like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I'm not going back to religion. I'm not going back to being stagnant and praying. The bet is all on me in my life. Everything is under my accord, not some invincible guy. So you're not going to do that to me. So I had to just cut it off because I'm not doing it. A lot of people are just going to try to get you to go back and play the game, man. Even if it's not even that, like, they're going to go back for you so you can just drag you down to bad habits. And that's how you feed this matrix system again. Just their bad habits. Not even just this matrix, just being in a lower dimension. feeding a lower dimension, because there's an energy matrix. There's positive, there's negative. They're just in a lower dimension. A lot of people are just in a lower dimension, man. They're not gonna beat the program, because the program lies in the lower dimensional form, the negative thinking, demonic, egoic thinking. And a lot of people are just not gonna be able to fight that. When you rise above that, they just won't be able to relate anymore, man. And they're gonna try to drag you down, even if they're cool with you. Like, they're gonna try to drain you and they're gonna exhaust you, and then you're gonna slowly start thinking a certain way, and you're gonna lose all this energy that you've been building up. And trying to do that, you're not gonna feel it's about enough, because this person's been kind of taking that energy from you, so you can kind of feel these like thoughts. And now you're not going as hard anymore. They're thinking a certain way. You're like thinking if you want to do this anymore, because it's not working, because you're not going as hard enough. And plus, this person is feeding off your energy or whatever, because you're talking, they're trying to convince you. Is like they're trying to just bring you back down, and they're blocking your blessings. That's why things aren't really going your own way. And it's funny, because this person is doing that. You was just fine where you was at before, but people are just gonna try to find ways to bring you back down. Try to earth core. My bad, guys. Just earth core level, and that's just what it is. People are gonna try to find ways, and don't let them, man. If it's lonely, then I guess it is, man. Beat the program, man. A lot of people are just not built for it, man. They're not ready to shed the old world of gone. They're not ready for this. They're ready to let anything go, their desires or nothing. People want to talk about going healthy and doing this. Of course you can be vegan and eat your carrot sticks and your soy, but can you go a day without eating or drinking? Nope. Can you go a day without all this stuff? Do you need this stuff? I can. If my phone breaks, I'll be good. I'll be happy. I'll be in a closet in the dark, just meditating, just doing what I do. A lot of people just not built for this, man. So they don't want it. They will not beat the program, and they're going to try to convince you. You either take the red pill or you take the blue pill. If you see like the truth lies in front of you, you can either accept the blue pill or take the red pill. So when you take it, you're accepting it. You're inserting it inside of you. You're accepting. You come to acceptance, but you can't change. You can't be ambiguous about it. You can't be double-minded about it. You got to choose one or the other, the red pill or the blue pill. And people are going to try to become purple pill, but that's going to backfire. It's going to make them toxic. And that purple is going to turn purple as blue, and it's only going to become blue. That's just what it is. A lot of people are not going to beat it. And that's what it is. So there is no purpleless, blue, purple pill. No. I'm talking like in Matrix terms. They're just not going to be able to handle it and fight it. People are going to convince you to do this and do that. If you do, and you're in a different philosophy than that, then you quickly get out of it and run and fight. You don't have to tell nobody. They're trying to make you go this or go to college, do this. Act like as if you're doing this and this fight, you need a place to stay or whatever. You know what it is. Like you're trying to do certain things. Move low key about it, and then what you got to do, you get yourself out of it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but then just leave, then fight, because that's just what it is. You're not taking a normal route. A lot of people have been pussified. Pacified by the system, not to want to do anything, buy all these counter drugs or the in-counter drugs, like, which is still coming from the same source, and these things are pacifying them, and these fools or whatever, and they don't want to fight, but it's supposed to be something within you always. I noticed it was a trend in 2020 where everybody wanted to be about something and this, but it was just all fake. When shit got bad, they opened things back up. People ran back to the program. It was just all fake, man. They didn't really wanted to get rid of the old program, because they wouldn't have never done it. But nope, people wasn't serious, man. So Yeah, man. A lot of people will not defeat the program. Will not defeat the program, man. And this is what it is. You just got to leave it all behind. They will not elevate. Once you defeat the program, you're naturally gonna have a progressive mentality and elevate in all levels. You know, you won't be affected by life as much as the rest of people. They're gonna die with regrets, or they may not die. They might just die without knowing what they want or whatever. They're just gonna die lost, a lost soul, a lost and miserable soul, without knowing anything. It's sad, man.